Hey, this is a balance for Gemma this afternoon. We're going to use Alice as surrogate and we're going to kick through, and I want to check some immune system stuff and sort of see how your T4, T3, conversion of T4 to T3 is, because I saw your T4 is quite high. So, but I also want to check reverse T3, the MTHFR gene that showed up in the bioresonance. I want to see if that's messing with some things, and we'll just check some general stress and immune system stuff. So, in the position, exactly. Okay. Okay, now. I am now 100% Gemma. Okay, Gemma, do we have permission to use Alice's energy for your energy? Yep. Okay, so what percentage are we? To 10 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 to 60 to 70 to 80 to 90, 100. Beautiful. I might put my little earbuds in. Oh, I'm in. Okay, so firstly, let's go and check stress. It's been a few years since we've done a balance. Hold the adrenals. Hold. So in the clear, adrenals, survival, deep survival, hidden deep survival are okay. Let's go immune system. And hold. Okay.
Not good.
Hold.
No, not good.
Hold.
Not so bad.
So obviously if the thyroid's a bit sluggish, that'll slow down or make your immune system not so good as well. Not optimal. So once we wake up the immune system, then I will check. So having a look at the bioresonance, I'll just check for some of the core things that keep showing up that are out there everywhere here in Australia at the moment.
Okay, that's good.
And I think with your bioresonance, Epstein-Barr virus showed up as well. And one of the other things that often shows up with old thyroid issue is the cytomegalovirus. It's also in the family of viruses that messes, they're the big viral family that messes with the thyroid. Okay, so in the clear, any and all mutations of coronavirus. And hold. 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 Any and all mutations of coronavirus. Just getting the immune system to recognize that family of viruses. Any and all mutations of coronaviruses. And hold. 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 In relation to Epstein-Barr virus. Actually, let's go back one step. Let's go any and all biofilm. And hold. 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 Okay. So biofilm is that mucus in the body that holds old infections and toxins, and it helps to protect tissue around the body, endothelial cells and epithelial cells. Okay, so in relation to annual biofilm. And hold. 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 Okay, in relation to actually any and all retroviruses. So retroviruses, we can be born with retroviruses in our DNA. And Epstein-Barr's a classic for that actually.
Falling apart.
Metaphorically or physically?
Oh, both of them.
Any and all retroviruses. Okay. And in relation to, okay, Epstein-Barr virus. And hold. Hold. That's not optimal. Hold. Okay, Epstein-Barr virus and viral particles. Epstein-Barr virus and viral particles, yeah, right. Epstein-Barr virus and viral particles. Epstein-Barr virus and viral particles. Epstein-Barr virus and viral particles. Cytomegalovirus. And hold. Okay.
That one was good.
Yeah. Let's just check because we know it's a leaky virus. So let's just go in and ask around any and all vaccine shedding. Any and all vaccine shedding. Any and all vaccine shedding. Any and all vaccine shedding, that's pretty good. Any and all vaccine shedding. Any and all vaccine shedding. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Any and all vaccine shedding. Just pick it up a little bit. It's one of the bonuses of living out whoop whoop.
That's what Elena said.
Sorry?
That's what Elena said. Living out of Quilp is so much better than living in Brisbane.
Okay. Any other problematic viruses in relation to any and all other problematic viruses? Any and all other problematic viruses. Okay, so there's something.
Something else.
Any and all other problematic viruses. Okay. Let's get it into the circuit.
What else is there?
Sorry?
What else is there?
Oh, there's millions of viruses. Yeah. So it could be any of the influenzas or para-influenzas. There's a few that are showing up a lot at the moment. There's a respiratory syncytial virus. There's
RSV.
there's Bornavirus. There's the HPV viruses are pretty active at the moment. Okay. And in relation to the, oops, sorry, husband. So in relation to the thyroid, is there anything we need to do with the adrenal, survival, deep survival, hidden? Do we need to check celestial? Okay, celestial circuit's now showing. It wasn't showing before. So, sorry. Okay, so tongue on the roof of the mouth, tongue a little bit further back, and all the way back. And relax. And hold. Okay, so it's first or third stage stress. And hold.
Not doing so well.
Third stage stress. It's on the right, so where is it? It's behind. So it's down in the kinesthetic area, about 45 degrees back, about 4 foot back. Okay, so it's sort of down in that direction. So we need to bring it back here. Okay, can I use the best technique? Is there another technique? Okay, best is Dr. Best, not the best technique. Okay. So, give me 27th major lymphatic area.
Seems to be on one of my right side.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so the right side, in this, it's the masculine side, it's trying to stand your ground. She's in New South Wales. 98% of people have had their germs. It's a ridiculous percentage. Okay, tongue on the roof, a little further back, a little further back again, and relax. And hold.
Actually, her right side is hurting.
Yeah, right, hold. And hold, okay.
So like it's the arm all the way through to the leg.
Yeah,
Just all of
okay.
a sudden, just that side.
Okay, is there more I need to do with the immune system at this point? Still something, okay. So what do we need to do, actually? Oh, wow, I can see it. It's like magic, new glasses. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so she's in too hard. The left side's fine, but the right side's hurting.
Interesting. It's like all of us, isn't it? We've got half people who are, yes, anyway, yes. A whole bunch of segregation going on. She's got segregation left to right sides. Okay, so there's some cell danger response going on. It protects mechanisms, so its retrovirus can trigger this response, leading to many adverse effects. There's an unexplainable amount of retrovirus in some, if not all, vaccines. Reactivation of HERVs is a serious concern. If it can lead to a system-wide deregulation in the body. No laboratory test can identify retroviral infections. Immune markers are used for indirect diagnosis. So let's just check CDR cell danger response. Cell danger response, 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 yeah. So the immune and inflammatory pathways don't know what to do with
Yeah,
that.
she hurts there.
Yeah, right.
Kind of weird. It's like the body's just talking.
Human endogenous retroviruses, right, so the retroviruses showed up before EBV as a retrovirus, and now the cell danger response to do with the retroviruses. So we're sort of finding a pattern here. And fairly consistent fatigue. Just going through a fatigue list and seeing if anything else jumps up and down. No. Okay, so circulating immune complexes is also showing up. So that's about the integrity of the intestinal lining and the coating of mucus that protects it. It's a major factor in determining whether food particles have the ability to enter the bloodstream. So when harmful substances such as bacteria, parasites, allergens and toxins find their way into the gut, the mucus alerts the immune system and sends in forces to defend the rest of the body against damaging pathogens. CICs have been showing up a lot in the bioresonance machine. Interesting. Yeah, so it's a sign that our digestion is poor. We're not breaking down things properly. We end up with partial digested things floating around the body that really shouldn't be there. But interesting, it's the mucus that sets off the immune system. Okay, circulating immune complexes. EMFs is showing up too, Gemma, so I don't know whether you've had, I know you're out Whoop Whoop, but I wonder whether there's been any new cell towers down there. So let's just check EMFs in general. And hold. Which then that makes me wonder about MCAS and histamines with you because of all the history of sinus stuff and in your family with the HLA-B27 gene predisposes to lots of allergies and stuff, gluten intolerances and okay, relation to EMFs and hold. We had a blackout the other night and I think my fluoro light got taken from in here somewhere else in the house.
Oh, okay.
I'm not seeing it on my shelf. Okay. So yeah, now we'll ask about MCAS, mast cell activation syndrome. And hold.
Oh, is that weird?
Hold. No problem. Hold. That's shown okay. Let's check in relation to histamines. Hold. No. Hold. Okay, so it is just EMFs on its own, not with MCAS and histamine. That's all good. Oh, right. So 95% of the population is said to have had Epstein-Barr virus. Often it's no big deal. It lies down dormant, causes no symptoms, except that 20 years ago, there was research that found that EMFs at high frequencies reactivate EBV. Interesting how much I'm seeing at the moment. I had forgotten that. And the EMFs can mess with your blood-brain barrier. So they can allow anything. So that then allows the toxins and viruses to flood and attack your brain. So we feel like crap. Fun. See what happens when you have a printer that you can use for the first time in 6 months.
And glasses.
And glasses that I can read with. It's like magic. Glyphosate is showing up a little bit, Gemma, so let's just check that in relation to glyphosate. And hold. Yeah, right, but it's not bad. Well, at least it's not messing with the immune system. Let's go, because it's testing up, let me go see where. Is there somewhere specific? Yeah, right, so the liver. Okay, so in relation to glyphosate. And hold, I'm going back. Relax. Relax.
Which
That's
way
it.
am I going?
No. And there, hold.
Oi.
Okay, Okay, so firstly straight up and hold, and then back on 45 and hold. Yeah, no. So the two minor ones, so glyphosate is messing with your liver and stopping the liver from being able to deal with hormones and stopping your body from being able to deal with stress. So a couple of little important things there, or not, depending on our priority in the world. Okay. Yeah, right, Guillain-Barré syndrome. One of my clients got that after the second COVID jab. Yeah, and there's the human endogenous retroviruses from earlier on, which is still showing up. Is there more information that we need to add into this circuit? Herbs are passed down from ancestors. They can become active and start replicating, causing and exacerbating illness. Generally, herbs can cause immune deficiency. Since a retrovirus integrates into the host DNA, it can be passed on genetically from pregnant mother to child. It can be passed down for generations. All of this is testing up, Gemma, as being a problem. Retrovirus DNA embedded in the DNA of our human ancestors accounts for up to 8 to 15% of our DNA. Yep, 8 to 15% of our DNA is non-human retroviral DNA. These retroviruses are called human endogenous retroviruses. The DNA in your body from herbs must remain inactivated for health and well-being. When herbs are demethylated, methyl group removed or deacylated, and acetyl group removed, they become active and start replicating. Yeah, okay. So there's an old pattern holding that stuff in place. Okay, is there anything more we need to do within the immune system? Okay. Okay. So I'll close off this video, Gemma, and then I'll start another one with the thyroid particularly. Okay, so coming back for part 2.